The Chicago move made a number of moves early in this offseason. But did they do enough to improve this team for the season that's coming up? Y'all know we gonna talk about it. But you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shot Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Watch out for them keyboard warriors, bro. They crazy, bro.
Bro, if you like what you're listening to, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and shake that notification bell so every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. CDubb, the Chicago Bulls in this offseason, they re-signed Kobe White to what I think is a pretty damn good deal. They re-signed Nikola Vucevic to what I think is a pretty damn good deal. They went out and got Javon Carter to what I think is a pretty damn good deal. And they got Torrey Craig for what I think is a pretty damn good deal. Overall, man, did the Chicago Bulls do enough to improve this team heading into next season?
Let's just look at their to-do list before we got to free agency. You had on one hand, you had to get Nick Vooch re-signed because you just didn't want Vooch to walk away from nothing. Or on the other hand, he's a pretty good player. He's one of the top 5 bigs in the league. Then to the other to-do list, you had Kobe White. This is an up-and-coming player. He's only 23 years old. He's getting better and better with each and every year. I felt like we needed to get him signed as well. Now, we needed shooting added to this team. You go out and you grab Javon Carter. He's not much of as accurate going inside the three-point lane. He's I think it's probably identical. He's thinking a few points lower than his three-point range. He shoot 3 points. He shoot the three-pointer at like 42%. I think he shoot regular field goals around 40%. We solved that problem. It's thunder out there, lightning. Oh, bro. Well, we solved that 3-point problem, I would say. He will keep the floor spaced. It's a tough defending point guard. We need him for them tough point guards we got in the Eastern Conference and in the Western Conference. Then you look to size, which I think is a little bit incomplete, but you did a little bit with getting Torrey Craig. He can shoot the 3 ball. He is a very good defender. I definitely think with these moves, re-signing Kobe White, re-signing Nick Vooch, acquiring Javon Carter, acquiring Torrey Craig, this team actually got a little better. I think it's still one move to be made. Who knows what it's going to be? Either we're going to keep Marco or we're going to use that exception and get us another player for a year. It's like a prove-it deal, Ryan Poles special. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But I like the moves thus far. If we was just to have these moves going forward, I'd say the team improved.
I mean, I'm with you on that. Last season, the Chicago Bulls, they won 40 games. They lost 42. A lot of those games came down to like 1 or 2 possessions, and the Bulls just couldn't complete the deal simply because bonehead mistakes by Zach LaVine, some mistakes by DeMar DeRozan in the second half of the season, and the Bulls simply just dropped the ball. So I think that with Javon Carter coming in, I think he can add something that the Chicago Bulls need. I think that he can be a solid force up in there for the Chicago Bulls. I think what we seen and what AK seen, they seen what Patrick Beverley can do, with his defensive tenacity and how he plays the game. And they was like, oh, snap, we can go get Javon Carter, similar to Patrick Beverley, can bring the same intensity, but is a better 3-point shooter. So all those open opportunities will definitely be a little bit more. I do still have some concerns when it comes to size, though. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like these guys got a criteria on what they want to run with, and that's that they loading up on the wings. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If you like them drums like me, Or if you like them all flats, like some other people, you got what you want. At the end of the day, they still remain the same. They wings. But we gotta improve these categories that are glaring to me and what contributed to the demise of the Chicago Bulls. 3-pointers made, 30th in the league. That's last. 3 points attempted, 30th in the league. That's last. 3 points percentage as a team. That's 16th. So that's almost in the middle. Field goals attempted. That's 21st. Rebounds. That's 22nd. And total points per game. That's 22nd. Some way, somehow, the Chicago Bulls, they must improve in those categories. But I do got a question. Now, we do got the new guy coming in to the player development coach. I believe his name is Peter Patton. Yes, his name is Peter Patton. And he's supposed to be this 3-point shooting guy that definitely helps guys develop pretty damn well. What do you think his impact will be on the team?
I'm gonna say it's yet to be seen. I understand we got gurus in the game who's supposed to be these Mr. Miyagi. What's that dude for Karate Kid? Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi, and they supposed to hold the keys to salvation for some of these players. They can help them with their crossovers. They can help them with their shot. They can help them with defense. But it's yet to be seen. I got to see the shit. Excuse what am I saying? Excuse the language on my own show. I'm crazy. Hey, I want to see if this shit works out, nephew. This thunder throwing me off.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And your ass got the hotline bling for some reason. So, but it is what it is, man. I do think that when you go in and you get some player development coaches in the building, you know, that know what they're talking about, they can really, really make a difference. And then you just hope that the other guys can step up. You know what I'm saying? You want Ayo Dosunmu to get this confidence back when it comes to his 3-point shooting. You want guys to be able to fill the void. You want Patrick Williams to maintain that 40% above his shooting and things like that. So that's something I'll be keeping my eyes up on for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they got to put this shit on wax. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the numbers right now on how many close games they lost, but there was definitely a lot of them when we took leads into the fourth and in the closing minutes. And one of those examples was the play-in game against Miami. We was up last 5 minutes of the game, and the wheels just fell off. So we gotta be able to complete these games and finish these games for sure.
Yeah, and I think some of that blame has to do with the players, but I think a lot of the blame has to go to coaching because you know, we talked about it all last season. We seen some of the same sets every time in every situation at the end of the game. And I'm sure if we can see it, the opposing team seen it as well. So
right.
So I think the coaching got to get better as well as the players. So you just can't put it all on the players for sure.
I give you that for sure. But with all the moves and all things considered, you know, it wasn't that much that the Chicago Bulls can do when it comes to their cap space with, you know, with me having a belief that they want to be patient with some of their young guys, with all the rumors that circulated and things like that and the moves that were not made, along with some of the moves that were made. If you was going to put a grade on this, put it on wax. What grade would you give the front office this offseason?
Can I get I can't do incomplete, right? You ain't on it.
We don't do it like
incomplete.
We don't do it like that on Shy Boys podcast. So far right now, and you know, I mean, if you need time to think, I got my grade in mind already.
I got it. Because I'm graded on the scale that I think we incomplete. So I'm gonna say C+ on the additions that we made. Matter of fact, B-. I go B-. B-. B-.
That's why I'm gonna go with it. And I think that is more than just what the players that you picked up. You know what I'm saying? The additional players that you picked up. But getting Kobe White for basically what? $33 million a year plus $7 million in incentives. So that's $11 million per year. To me, that's a good deal because we was at a mindset like, damn, what if Kobe want 15? But you got him for 11.
Yeah.
We was like, okay, Nick Vooch. We was like, bro, we not paying Nick Vooch 25. They got him for 20. And let's keep it a buck. It wasn't that many options. Like we was high on Naj Reid, both of us. But one concern, for the people that didn't watch, one of the concerns for us when it came to Naj Reid was like, man, he was a reserve. He was on the bench coming in, filling in. He wasn't a starter. Was he ready to be a starter? And then in my mind, I'm speaking for myself here. I think Vooch is a top 10 center in the league. And some people will say top 15. Hey, that's still better than the other half of the league. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And when you go get Carter, somebody that's going to help and bring that defensive tenacity and still give you a nice 3-point shot and still be able to be that dog defensively on all that, you like stuff like that. Torrey Craig, I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited, but I wasn't mad either because I think that he can provide something. For one, we let DJ go. It doesn't look like we bring Javonte Green back. This guy brings size. He brings veteran experience. He brings playoff experience. He brings a 3-point shot. To me, one of the things that I like that I seen, it's not going to be all the time, but or even spectacular. He was able to get an outlet pass up the court on many occasions with the Phoenix Suns this past season. I think that'll be key to some games, or at least help in some moments. If you can help push the pace. We always talked about the Bulls moving slow. So I honestly liked it. I think that in totality, you do got a point with it being incomplete because we still don't know what's going to go down with Marko Simonovic in a day. We still don't know what's going to happen, with the other guys developing. Is Ayo going to return? So it is a bit incomplete. But right now, I'm going to say with all that, all things considered, it's probably like a C+ or a B-. So you can argue either one.
Okay. Now, can I convince you, nephew, that AK, while grading on the curve, because I think everybody's mad we didn't make any moves during at the trade deadline before All-Star break. I think everybody's gave them deducted points off that. Can I make the argument that AK has an A for the free agency period and the off season so far? How about this? We didn't have a draft.
All things considered.
All things considered. Drake graded on the curve. How everybody felt about AK. How about we didn't have a draft pick? He got us a pretty decent player in Julian Phillips. I think he's going to be decent. I would say he's going to get time on the floor, but I thought Dalen Terry would get time on the floor.
So TBD.
Yeah. To be determined. Yeah. He signed Vooch back. He absolutely couldn't let Vooch walk. He could not let him walk.
Amada Sanogo too, who I like.
Yeah. Yes, also him.
I still wouldn't give him an A though.
Wait, let me finish. He got, remember, and then Vooch got him for the low, nephew. Javon Carter, decent piece. He fits in nicely with this team. He ain't got to do too much, spot up, play defense. Got him for the low. Torrey Craig, defense, shoot threes, got him for the low. He still got a move to make, and he made that disabled exception for Lonzo Ball, and we see what he can do with that. Who knows? He might get Mo Bamba, Bobo, Wofford, or whatever he's going to do, but he's going to get another player, it looks like. Is that enough for you, nephew, to give our man, AK, an A for the offseason so far?
No, but it was calculated, bro. A lot of people was like, we was poking, I don't know, poking the insect. I don't want to say dead animal for all the people that's out there. So we was poking the pillow, goddamn. Hey, that's a pause moment. Don't poke the pillow. That's a pause moment. But hey, we know a couple out there y'all do that. Y'all need to chill out. That pillow ain't do nothing to y'all. Ain't do nothing to y'all. But
ain't slobber on your pillow.
But let's go. He did come out with two more players. Yes. And I'm gonna give him kudos for that. Then you get these players for the low, and then you add more shooting. But will these guys be actual difference makers? I believe Javon Carter will be. I did go out and say Torrey Craig will light the fire under P. Will. I still believe that. But I'ma still grade him hard, bro. I'm gonna still grade them hard and say it's a B minus.
Oh, that's nice though. From you, nigga, that's nice.
But that's what I just gave him. I mean, all things considered, B minus.
Bro,
all
that's
things
like an
considered.
A coming from you, nephew. That's an A coming from you, bro.
Nah,
about AK.
It depends what he does with. If the league grants this disabled player exception, I want to see what he does with that extra money.
Is the A still on the table?
It's on the table, but right now, I'm gonna stay right here. You know what I'm saying? Can you pull something off? You know what I'm saying? To where you be like, to where we be like, oh, he gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? Off the bench. Because Torrey Craig, he can shoot, but is he gonna be nice off the bench?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we do got to understand that AK, when he first came here, he made moves quick. And they put the situation to win games. Me personally, I don't know how a lot of people feel. I know that we far from being a championship contender, but I'd rather watch my team compete for a playoff spot than to be at the bottom of the league.
Rebuilding and shit. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with 5 years of losing seasons, bro. Or 3 years. I don't want to deal with that. At least let's have some excitement in the season. Whether we cussing these guys out or not. Let's have some excitement.
Like, we gonna always be fair on this show. If AK and Eversley, we never talk about Eversley enough. AK and Mark Eversley, I think they've been doing a good job so far on this off season. They do got a little bit of work to do. They can fuck it up too. They can go and trade Zach, and then that's just like fuck you forever.
The B drops down to a D.
You know, so F, fuck you, home bro. But this is gonna be interesting to see in the next couple of days to see what the Bulls do. I thought that the NBA would get back to the Bulls on that exception rather quick. Some people said it was like 30 days or something.
Yeah, it take a little time. And the Bulls, remember when Patrick Williams got hurt and he only played 17 games?
Yeah.
The Bulls did apply that season for an exception for Patrick Williams. D9.
Did they?
Yes.
They denied it. That's why he played. That's why he played.
That's why he ended up coming back and playing. But it was
D9. He dropped 35 too. Damn.
It was denied.
So wait a minute. So wait. You think they will deny us?
No.
This nigga ain't played in 2 years, Lonzo.
No, this situation should be good for the grant to say, all right, y'all got 10.2 million.
All right, nephew.
Because
what would you feel if they be like, nah, y'all ain't getting no exception? What type of shit is that?
I'm gonna be Adam Silver. David Stern will never. But nah, David Stern might be like, nah. David Stern would have vetoed the Bradley Beal trade. Nope.
Oh,
veto.
Instantly, bro.
Veto.
yeah, instantly, bro.
But
this gonna be interesting. Bulls been busting lately, bro. They've been busting. There's a lot of stuff
going down for sure. But you got anything else?
No, man. Y'all stay dry, man. It's raining all day, bro. And it's still hot though. That's what make it worse. But y'all stay safe out there, bro.
For real. But hey, that's it from us. Y'all make sure y'all hit that comment box. What grade would you give the Chicago Bulls front office so far in this offseason? And do y'all think they improved the team enough to get more than 40 wins? Let us know down in the comment box. Subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. If you want to sound off on this episode or any other episode, or just give us a hot take or your own take, call in or send a text message at 773-242-9219. And of course, see red, baby. This is another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm Bobby with CDubb. We gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.